Now that we have learned how to use functions in a formula, let's learn a few handy functions which are frequently used. Let's first calculate the average expenses for the month of January. Select this cell. As we have learned in the previous tutorial, a formula starts with an equal sign. Press equal and type average. Press tab to select the average function. Click and drag to select the expenses for January. Close parenthesis. Press Ctrl and enter. We have our average for the expenses in January. Let's delete the average for now. There is an easier method to calculate average. In the Home tab, when we click on the AutoSum drop-down menu, we can see various functions here. Select Average. Excel automatically selects the range of cells for us. As you can see, Excel has selected the blank cell as well. As it's an empty cell, it will not lead to an error. But to avoid confusion, let's select the range manually and press Ctrl Enter. Let's learn another function. Suppose we want to know the number with the highest value in this column. Select this cell. Starting with an equal sign, just type max. Use tab to select the function. Select the cells from the first column in the table. Just click on the first cell and press Ctrl Shift down arrow key. Close parenthesis. Press Ctrl and enter. And it gives us the number with the highest value from the first column of the table. To find the lowest number, we use the minimum function. Select this cell, type in the equal sign, and write MIN. Use tab to select the function and select the required cells. Close parenthesis and press Ctrl and enter. And we have the lowest number from the first column. We have a function to count only the numeric cells in a range. Select this cell. Type in the equal sign followed by count. Open parenthesis. Select the range of cells from the column. Close parenthesis and press Ctrl and enter. The count function is a function which counts only the cells containing a numerical value. We can use the autofill feature to fill in the average, maximum, minimum, and count for the other months as well. To do this, select this range of cells that we just calculated. Move your mouse pointer to the fill handle. Click and drag across the cells we want to be filled. All the cells are filled in. Please note that the AutoSum drop-down menu can be used to calculate functions like count, minimum, maximum as well. Let's click on any random cell in the table and delete it. You can see that the count along with all functions that we learned are updated automatically. If the table is not updated automatically, press the F9 key to refresh and the formulas are updated. Let's fill the cell again and press enter. I'd like to teach you one more feature in this tutorial. Click on the first cell of the table. Hold Ctrl Shift and press the right arrow key and then the down arrow key to select the entries in all the months, or else you can select the data by clicking and dragging. The Excel status bar displays useful information about the currently selected cells. Normally, the status bar displays the sum and count of the values in the selected range. You can, however, right-click to bring up a menu with other options. You can choose average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, and sum to be displayed when the cells are selected. This concludes our tutorial on basic functions.